right, what's up guys? Out here today doing a little Tai Chi training with the GiBoard from Gibbon Slacklines. You guys don't know about this thing. It's a pretty amazing little piece of equipment, and I've been using it to not only help with balance, of course, and things like that, but also really just connecting the body up with some of the E Jing training and developing more elasticity in the body, and it's amazing for this. So just a couple of little things that I do is just kind of resting your foot on here. Oh, by the way, I'm going to put links in the description where you can order one of these, and also a code where you get 10% off of Gibbon for pretty much anything in their site. So, but as you start to get familiar with the line, what you got here is this piece of elastic stretched across these 2 points, which is creating all this tension and elasticity, which, if you think about it, what we're wanting to develop in the body is this same type of elastic stretch and connection. And so the line is kind of teaching us how to develop that throughout the whole body, through the joints. So just putting a little weight onto the foot and then sinking down into the arch of the foot, so you connect that stretchy arch material with the material of the line. And over time, you start to have this quality imbued into the tissues of the foot. So now the tissue in the foot becomes extra stretchy, and as you apply just a little more pressure and sink down into that foot, you can connect up that elasticity through the leg, and you probably will find that it starts to create these tiny little micro shivers and shakes in the stabilizer muscles. And so that is a good sign, because that means that things are loosening up, and those muscles which may be in seizure are learning how to release under stress, under pressure. Because they're getting a lot of pressure and a lot of stress from this line under extreme tension. So all that tension, as you release and relax up through the foot and up through the leg, it will start to grab more and more of the tissues and activate them, start to agitate them with this energy. And so you just continue to release, maintain your structure, maintain your connection with the foot, up through the leg and up into the hip. And just this in and of itself is extremely helpful at opening the body and relaxing some of those tissues which may be bound up, and helping to get our awareness deeper into the tissues. So this is before I've even done any kind of like balancing, for instance, which of course it's also very good for developing balance and finding center, and learning how to, again, connect the body as one piece, so that if it's connected, you might notice a bit more stillness within my body, whereas if it's kind of not connected and I'm just trying to maintain my balance, you know, doing all these movements, it's like, yeah, I can maintain my balance, but there's no stillness, there's no center, and I don't have that capacity to relax and sung inside and release the tension. So in that sense, obviously, of course, it's hard enough to just release tension when we're doing our standing and practices and things, so this is adding a whole other layer of tension. But it can be helpful, you know, especially if you just start small. You're just adding a little bit more tension by resting your foot on the line. If you haven't experienced one of these things before, you'd be surprised. Just by resting your foot on the line here with no weight, an empty leg, for most people, their leg will start to shake if they haven't worked with this line before. So just resting the foot on there will cause the whole leg to start shaking. For some people, it's very extreme. Even people who've trained martial arts before, or who have athletic skill, because it's new. It's a new level of tension and stress. It's different, and the body has to figure out, how do I deal with this stress? How do I maintain relaxed, open posture and connected body while this additional tension is coming into the body? So in a sense, it can be, in addition to kind of what we're going for in push hands training, where we're using our partner to apply some extra force to us so that we can learn how to deal with that force under stress and maintain our conditions. So this is a similar approach to that, and something that you can do solo. So it's very helpful for that, especially if you don't have a regular partner to train with, but just even if you do, to add some extra tension and help to incorporate more of that elasticity within the line into the whole body as a single unit. So for that, it's extremely helpful. And again, those are just a couple of exercises. You can also kind of stand on it this way and do squats. You find your center, whoop, give me a second, and then drop down into your squat and just kind of maintain your posture, finding your center, hanging out there, opening up the groin, the quads, and connecting everything up through the feet. And so you'll find that the line is extremely helpful at getting awareness down into the feet, because in order for you to really connect, the foot has to relax, it has to let go, so that the tissues, the stretched material of the fascia, can be the support system, and not the small muscles trying to manage everything. So that's what I got for today. I highly recommend this thing. I've been using Gibbon Slacklines for years, but I just got this board this year, and it's awesome because it's super portable, super light. You can take it anywhere, and massively effective at producing some pretty profound results in the body and pretty quickly. So highly recommend it. Jump on it for 20 minutes a day or more and report back. Let me know how it's affected you, how it's changed. Of course, if you like this video, hit that like button. Consider subscribing so we stay connected, and appreciate you watching. Again, check out those links for the discounts, and I'll catch you guys soon on another video. Happy training.